Hello once again, my beautiful viewers, my life force, my life, just my everything. Hello YouTube viewers, this again is Biscus, your favourite crap games person, and I'm going to be doing my first impressions review on Team Fortress 2. You have to excuse that music, that doesn't go on forever. That's my annoying bastard friend James trying to ring me on Skype. Hi James, hope you're watching. And yeah, so let's get started. My first impression of Team Fortress 2 is that it's very it's a pain in the arse. I was trying to be politically correct about it, but it's a pain in the arse to get going. It took me 3 attempts to even launch it, and a further 2 to get onto the servers. That takes ages, honestly. It's worse than Black Ops. It's just the longest time I've ever had to wait to get onto a server. I went down, made myself dinner, ate it, came back, and it was still loading. It was ridiculous. But these are the classes. My favourite class is the Pyro, this guy, because he's so psychotic, it's unreal. He really reflects my character. Just, you know, setting people on fire, watching them burn, choke, die. Really reflects me. I really do love him. As you can see, I'm not all that great at the game right now. Right, yeah, back to the actual review. My first impression once I actually got into the game was that it's very it's not very structured at all in any way, shape or form, which I suppose can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you look at it, because it's not serious. Like, there's no strategy involved. Anyone can just pick up a keyboard and a mouse and play without any problems. But I think it could be a bit more structured. It could be a bit. It could have more of a point to it, if you know what I mean. Because on this, you're just like grabbing flags. They need to. They need to introduce a sort of team deathmatch type thing. It's because there's no game mode where you can just simply go on there and kill, which is of course my favourite activity. But moving on, I think the maps are very, 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 very good, considering it's a free game. You know, they're not making much profit out of it. But you can see they've really put some effort into it. And for what it is, a free online game, it's a really good experience, basically. It reminds me of when I used to play Counter-Strike back in the day. It's got that I don't really know how to explain it. It's got that aspect to it where you're on a mission and there's an objective that needs to be completed, but you're having fun while you're doing it. Like, not like Call of Duty or excuse me, not like Call of Duty or Medal of Honor, where you get really into it and you start getting annoyed if you lose. This is different. I think it's probably something to do, mostly to do with the cartoony type graphics on it. I think that's probably what it is, because it makes you relaxed, and anyone can say it. I mean, the graphics don't look much when they're like this, but they do make a game more fun, you know. I mean, I noticed it with Borderlands. It's not my favourite game, but it's very, very fun to play, I noticed. It's a good control system as well. I picked it up within no time. Obviously, your usual WASD to move, mouse to aim and fire, F5 to take a screenshot, you scroll down to select your weapon. It's all like at the touch of a button. You don't have to be like putting in combinations and all that crap. It's really simple. Again, it's a game where anyone can pick up the keyboard. I would recommend like putting it on your computer for your granddad or something, because, you know, if he fought in the war, he's gonna love this. You know, if he was in a Iwo Jima with his flamethrower, you can't get closer to the truth than this. He'll love it. You know, nostalgia and all that, like me with Counter-Strike, but I don't stop going on about. What is quite annoying though is the time it takes to respawn. It takes about, on average, I'd say about 15 seconds to respawn, which does make you grow quite annoyed, as the longest I've survived is about 1.5 minutes on it, as it's, you know, quite fast paced. It makes Nuketown look like New York, like the scale of the maps, they're so tiny. It's really close quarters, fast paced action, no nonsense, shoot you in your face, oh you're dead, oh look your arm's over there type thing. There's I think there's a co-op option, so I haven't had a look at that yet. I'll probably get around to that in a later video. Don't quote me on that though. But yeah, that's about it. Overall, I'm really impressed with Team Fortress 2, considering it's really, you know, well, I was going to say really cheap, but it's not, is it? It's free. You don't pay a thing. I was expecting there to be like add-ons that you buy for like £200, and oh, you need this online pass which will cost your right arm. But no, there's none of that. It's a really honest game. It makes a change to not be ripped off by some shitlord massive games company who wants to take your money and your family and burn them in front of you. EA. Yeah, overall, I'm really impressed. I really hope there's a Team Fortress 3. I haven't really looked into it. I don't know if they've announced that they're doing anything or anything, because I only got this game today. And I'm just really impressed. If you want a fun time, God, I sound like a prostitute. If you want a fun time on a video game, if you want to just go around shooting people up, no hassle, no strategy, no complications, then this is the game for you. So I'm just going to leave you now to enjoy some of my awful gameplay, and I bid you good night.